Mood.tv.
Long day, you got me here. Long night, gonna take me back. Walk tall, carry a stick, swing away, no regrets. Cliches and other things, life is tough. Can you relate? Like us, please, if you relate. Tell your friends, like our page. Show up to our shows and we'll get paid. Show up drove and I'm not shut up. Yeah, I'm not shut up. What do I do? Take your money from you. What I am to you. We should never meet. I'm disappointed. You're begging me. Shut up. I'll never. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
And we are live with episode 13 of Kyle Mocha, number 13, right?
Lucky 13.
13, man.
Lucky 13 with Kyle Mocha Won't Shut Up. My name is Kyle Mocha. I'm here to not shut up, and I'm here to talk to you guys. And
Yeah.
we're gonna do
Hey,
things. We're
when you
gonna
do
talk about
that, you
things.
got to do it like this.
You got to do it.
All right. Well, funny
Like
thing
that.
is,
That was
13th
good,
episode,
dude.
I was actually born
Yeah.
Friday the 13th.
Oh,
It was meant to
shit.
be.
What's your
This
birthday?
Friday is also Friday.
Our
the
first
13th.
concert is
Friday
Friday
the
the
13th.
13th. I
Yeah,
feel like
dude.
it's just like all coming
Oh,
together.
I like
Yeah,
it.
dude.
Episode 13.
It's just falling into place.
Oh,
Yeah,
hell
dude.
yeah. Well, joining me, as always, here on Kyle Mocha Won't Shut Up, we have Justin Olimpado.
Hello.
Mr. Zachary already opened his beer Stormin'.
Yeah, I did.
And we have a wonderful guest this evening, Mr. Pat, Big Pat Campbell.
AKA Sweet Lou.
Sweet Lou.
AKA Mr. Glue Man.
Oh, Mr. Glue Man, huh?
AKA the Soul Skater of rap.
AKA the
I'm just that guy.
of soul,
Yeah. Yeah. AKA
Yeah,
Mr.
welcome.
Nickname. That was another one.
Mr.
That was
Nickname.
my
I had
nickname.
this
And
phase- I had
actually, the
this
first
phase-
time I ever met Pat, he comes up and he starts
my
naming
phase.
off these fucking nicknames, and he's like,
Is that how you
nickname, and that was
introduce
my
yourself?
nickname in high school, and
No,
I was
had
like,
a
all right,
phase-
dude.
I had a phase for a while where like everything that someone would say, like, "Oh, look at Mr. drank 12 beers before he even showed up to the party."
And
Like,
I,
that was my
that's a
nickname
good
in high
name.
school.
That's a good nickname in high school.
But, like,
Mr. drank
there's
12
a
beers
lot
before
of-
he showed up at the party.
There's a lot of nicknames now.
That's good. Well, I
Yeah,
gotta say that, Pat, me saying, I don't know what attributed to the success of what, but last week I decided to use my girlfriend's hot boobs as a promotional tool, and I put them as a picture for Kyle Mocha Won't Shut Up.
That is
And
good.
hashtag boobs, hashtag I'm using my girl for promotional use, all those other things. Your promoting your promotive post that I did yesterday, all it was a picture of me, and then in green lettering it said, live tomorrow at 9 p.m. with special guests, Big Pat in big letters, and with music by
Did I
Brunch.
do better than your girl's boobs? or
Yeah,
no?
yeah, you did better than my girl's boobs. So today.
Big Pat is better than boobs. You heard it here
Not to
first.
pat
That's-
myself on the back.
No,
See what
it's.
I did there? Pat
I don't
myself
want to
on the
pat
back,
yourself on the back, but
kind of a big
today,
deal.
she gave me a new picture, so we put it. So it's still going because it's still within the day.
Yeah.
She's you. I want to say that the post that I made with you that said live tomorrow 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on YouTube with special guest Big Pat featuring music by Brunch got 32 likes. Now, the hashtags I used there, in addition to the normal ones, were hashtag rap, Monday motivation, live stream, all of these things.
Right.
But I put a picture of Alyssa's tits up. And the full picture is way better. The picture I can't fit on Instagram due to adjustment regulations.
And in case you are one, it's not her naked.
No. If you can see them, it's just her in a bikini.
Yeah.
It's her in a bikini. I'm not that cruel. I don't show her naked pictures yet on YouTube.
Bigger than that. A picture of any bar tab I've had in the last 10 years.
Any bar tab you've had in the last 10 years would be bigger than that. But yeah, I hashtagged to her request girls with piercings, girls with tattoos, and then I said using my hot lady for promotional use. She said it was okay. So far that's a 23. So we're gonna see how that ends next week. And we'll see if boobs or Big Pat are better.
Can we put a picture of my bar tab?
Well, we can put a picture of your bar. If you send me a picture of your bar tab. Yeah.
You can just call Floods, have them
They got a
fax
few.
over the ones that you haven't paid yet.
They got something waiting.
There's at least 3 at all times that you could pay at any given
Probably
bar.
for all of us.
Psycho once came up to me around Christmas and said we have Christmas cards, and it was actually $458 worth of tabs.
Nice. I was told
It was
the
like 5 tabs.
the second to last week I worked, Joey came up to me and he goes, "Hey, I've got like 7 tabs open for you." And I went, "From when?" Because I don't remember any of them. And he was like,
naturally.
"They are from the last like year or so." And then I went, "How many bar tabs have been erased already?" Like, how many times? Because it's a once a year thing, and they just erase anything that's left over. They try to collect, and then at the end of the year, they erase. How many tabs? How much money do I owe bars? My credit score. That would be a great thing for them to never come up with. Bar credit scores. I mean, maybe that would be a better judgment of a character.
That.
There's a few bars I don't go to just because I've forgotten that I've been there, and then when I find out that I didn't pay my tab, I'm just like, I don't even want to know what it is.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm not going back.
But Floods is a constant, so
I used to have a weekly call to Psycho at Floods every week. I would call him, like, I forget what day it was, like Monday or Tuesday, and I would just go, "Hey, sorry, it's Kyle. Do I have any tabs left over from the weekend?" And he would tell me yes or no. And most of the time it was like, "No, you paid it like 3 times before you left."
Right.
And I just kept trying to pay my tab, and then someone sold me like 4 shots. And I bought a bunch of shots for people, and then someone tried to sell me more shots, and I bought more shots, and then I just kept, closing my tab out over and over again. But I think right now, I wouldn't be far-fetched, I think, if I told you that I owed Floods like $400 in a bar tab, because I'm sure there are nights that I just went, "Yeah, let me buy them a shot, let me buy them a shot, let me buy them a shot, I'll see you guys later." Step out through the kitchen, goodbye forever. You're not going to bring that up to me next Saturday night.
My problem is that I tend to go for the streak. I go like 2-3 nights in a row. First 2 nights I go, and then I tip too well because I drank too much.
Yeah, but you don't pay your tab.
And then
you don't pay your tab, but you tip too much?
I do the first 2 nights, and then
you pay your tab.
Night I pay the tip, but I forget the tip.
Are you saying you might be a binge drinker?
No.
What level of
I'm
alcoholism do you think you're at?
Exceptional.
Do you think you're exceptional? You've accepted the fact that you have a drinking problem?
No, I think that people have accepted if they see me, I'm gonna drink.
And that's a problem for them.
No, it's a problem if they're not there because it's a good time.
It's true.
Yeah.
That's
It's
true.
a great time.
I gotta say,
it's
I
not a great time for my bank account or the overcharges they give me at the bank.
Probably not. It's $35
you,
every
though.
time they overcharge.
The bank's rooting for you, dude.
They are really rooting for you.
I had a text last Friday. It was like, "Jameson, shots on you, Pat." I was like, "Yeah, I got you, bud."
That was from your bank?
Yep.
Your bank sent you a text that said Jameson shots
Shout
on
out
you,
to
Pat?
Northeast Pennsylvania Credit Union. Yeah, they did do that.
They drink Jameson at
They
NEPA
fuck.
Credit Union.
Are we allowed to
NEPACU.
curse?
Did you say they
Yes.
fuck?
Hey,
you can
hey,
almost say
Those
whatever
guys
you
that
want.
work at the bank, they fuck.
They
you
fuck.
know they fuck.
You know
if
they
you're a
fucking...
district, you know if you're a district bank manager.
You show up with a
you
bunch of
step out to a
quotas.
local Perkins,
They
and you
fuck
pick up
you.
a pretty cute little girl's
Oh, they
little
fuck.
check, you know,
These guys fuck.
you're good to go.
They fuck.
Hey, can I have one of those beers, please?
Yeah, you can have a beer. So tonight, usually we're drinking some random shit beer, and we like to talk about it. So tonight, there's a little bit of variety. The first bit of variety is we are back to having the Tipsy Tomato in-house.
Ooh, and I like it.
The Tipsy Tomato is delicious. Now, I gotta tell you, the Tipsy Tomato, I drank one earlier, unshaken, and it was still really good.
I
And
just
then
didn't shake this one. I'm trying it.
I drank another one right after it shaken. And then Tipsy Tomato also has the extra spicy, the maroon
Which
can.
I don't think it actually is. Though.
It is spicier. I will say it is spicier.
I gotta disagree on all accounts about this whole. I feel like since I found out about Sunday fun days and all these brunches that everyone's going on, I feel like these Bloody Marys have been like a thing.
I'm not a fan of Bloody Marys, but they are good, is what I'm saying. Jesus.
I'm shaking this one violently into the microphone.
Anytime I've ever taken a sip of a Bloody Mary, or a mimosa for that matter, I instantly get heartburn and I feel like a 47-year-old man.
Well, this is the heartburn that's about to hit you. So we're shaking it up. I'm going to take
a sip of this
spicy
Bloody Mary.
Spicy Bloody Mary. So this is
also my tongue doesn't respond well to
this is the Tipsy Tomato.
It is. You got to remember, I'm an Irish American. My mom, she can't even eat sour cream because it's too spicy for her.
Sour cream's too spicy. I like that.
A taco that is just sour cream.
Yeah, that sounds
a whole burrito that is just sour cream.
Here we go. I'm taking my.
All right, so we'll take a sip. Let's see how. Cheers to you. Cheers to you. Me and you both open at the same time. Cheers.
Look, sounds shitty.
It's really good, man. For a can.
Oh.
It tastes like Campbell's soup to me. But
I want to say, Pat, there was a thing I was going to do tonight.
Was it make fun of my name for being Pat Campbell?
Yes, yes, it was.
I was ready for it.
I was going to show up. I have these 4 mugs at home that are Campbell soup mugs.
Do they say good on them?
They do.
I also have the mugs.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
My mother uses them for tea.
Yeah, I use them to reheat anything Campbell soup related or ravioli
My mom
related.
also used to make me hot toddies in them, which is whiskey, honey, and tea. I was like 8. It was mostly make me shut up.
So is that where your alcoholism began?
No, that's where me being loud and obnoxious.
Oh, okay.
And that's just how she dealt with it.
So you were an alcoholic before that?
I can't blame it. No, I was just loud before that.
Extra
loud?
I became an alcoholic probably the first time I drank a twisted tea.
Ooh.
When I was
Twisted tea.
16.
Now, do you think twisted tea tastes like tea that's been left out in the sun for 6 weeks?
I think it tastes like bad decisions.
Right, it does. It does.
But I love
we've had the hoop tea here before, and the hoop tea is delicious.
Like you can't drink it?
You can't do it. You can't do it.
Already. I'm not even kidding.
Bloody Mary, you can't do it.
I literally already
2 sips.
I'm not a big fan of
two.
Bloody
I think I got 2.
All right, I'll take here. Let's exchange. Here's a Coors Light. And we were requested by a friend of mine, Justin Mott.
Go try it.
Go try a beer mosa. Well, I don't know what that is.
The same as a man-mosa?
But I'm going to take a sip of
I've
this.
had man-mosas at Floods before, and they're
well, I'm going to take a sip of this
They're
Coors Light
dangerous.
and then a sip of this Bloody Mary. And I'm going to call that a man-mosa.
It's basically, I'm pretty sure it's just...
Oh, my Lord. I thought I gave him another... I'm going to take a sip of this Bloody Mary and then a sip of this Bloody Mary. I'm going to call that a Manny Mary.
Okay.
All right.
Many Marys, many Marys wish Mary young.
Many Marys, Manny Mo.
Yeah.
Manny Young. Oh, speaking of beer,
yes.
Did you know there's a Manny Young brewery?
I did not.
I saw it today at Wegmans.
Where is Manny Young located?
They pretty much, it's outside Philly. You know where the bridges are when you're on the highway on the west side? Whoa,
Judgmental.
Yo, how many times have we done it on the show?
Garbage.
E-A-G-L-E-S. Eagles!
Twice too many?
I'd rather put my head through a fucking brick wall.
We'll see this year, motherfucker.
We'll see you this year.
Whatever.
We will.
So
are you saying Manny Young Brewery?
Manny Young makes, and they basically only make sour beers.
Yeah.
Ooh, I don't know if I like
Philly
it.
would only make sour beers. Because they're
would.
a bunch of sour people because they're
You're
mad
right.
they lose all the time.
Now,
You're right. It's hard to be a
That's the
Philly
thing.
fan, man.
It
This
is.
whiskey's from Philly. That's probably why you don't like it.
That's probably it sucks.
It's probably why you don't like it. Now, I got a question for you.
Tastes like
You guys, for the most part, I don't know about you, Pat, but for Zach and Justin, Jack and Sustin, you guys have both worked in the kitchen. So do you think that when you eat something, if you were to say pick a meal and you were to make it.
Sorry.
You were to make a meal
Right.
on your own.
Okay.
Do you think you can make it better than a restaurant could serve it to you? The whole idea of it tastes better when you don't make it.
It depends on what it is. There
All
are
right.
also restaurant grade only products that you're not going to find.
That
in
is
stores.
true.
So
What
there
about-
are things that taste better from a restaurant just because
Now,
of the fact.
I gotta say that this idea of a restaurant or anybody making it for you is better than when you make it at home. The big difference here is, I think, Dunkin' Donuts.
Okay.
Dunkin'
Talking about
Donuts
the
coffee
coffee?
is
Yeah.
terrible from Dunkin'
Debatable.
Donuts. From Dunkin' Donuts, unless you
The
get like
only
a...
way, like white and sweet has to be sweet.
It has to be super sweet,
Yeah.
and then if you get the dark, it has to just be very, very dark roast. Now, if you get that coffee at home, you can make that amazing tasting. So my first thought tonight is that you can definitely make it better at home than you can make it at the restaurant
Sure.
with Dunkin' Donuts.
Right.
But I would never make donuts at home, so it kind of cuts
It's
off the
hard.
whole
It's
idea.
very, Justin made a lot of donuts.
You've made
It's
donuts.
like-
I have, yeah.
You've made plenty of donuts. Now, would you say that making donuts is harder than making coffee? Making donuts harder
Say that
than
again.
making...
I'm sorry.
Substantially.
I was reading Richard's comment.
Richard's, all
I
right.
think it's
I was
substantially
going to
harder to
say
make a donut than
it's
coffee.
much harder to make donuts than it is to make coffee.
Oh yeah, 100%.
And
Unless you're roasting the beans, grinding
yes,
them all up.
yeah,
You
unless
need
you're
the
doing it at that
chemicals,
level.
sorry.
What was Richard's comment over here?
It was so can't hear you guys because we're having a conversation in my kitchen about 90s cereals and drinks and foods.
Well, maybe step into the future, bud.
Oh,
and,
step into the future here.
Taking a peek.
In 2018, we're
I don't know what that.
performing
That doesn't
live.
make any sense, Pat.
Live.
I can't hear you. We'll step into the future. Oh, it's later on in time, and
Yeah,
suddenly it's better.
suddenly it's better.
Hey,
You got to join his side of the thinking there. You just got to just join that it's better hearing now that it's in the
It's
future.
always better in the future.
It's always better in the future.
It's just it's better now. It's better now. It's better now. It's better now. It's better.
He's not wrong.
Everything is better when you're part of a team.
Everything's better
so
when you're
what
whiter.
was your actual point on the donut coffee?
I was going to say that making really good coffee and making really donuts, both of them are very difficult to do. But
Sure.
The whiter the better.
most idiots can make a good cup of coffee.
You're right.
Not most idiots can make a good donut.
You're right.
And from that, I was just going to say that you can make a really good cup of coffee at home,
Yeah.
but you can't make a really good donut.
Right.
You ever go to the Dunkin' Donuts around here, though?
Yeah,
Pretty sure those idiots can make a pretty good donut.
they can,
Well,
but
they're
how
not
do they get
making
them
them.
Make the
delivered?
donuts.
They
They
get
get
shipped
them
in now,
delivered.
dude. Somebody else makes that
You're
shit.
telling me they don't wake up and make donuts?
No,
There
don't.
are certain stores that will still make them, but they make the rest of the batches for that district. And then they get sent to the stores.
That's
every day.
bullshit.
It is bullshit. Now,
Like, what happened to waking up to make donuts?
That
'Cause
got that
Time
we
went
to
don't
make
away.
do that
donuts,
anymore because
man?
we got
Was that a
lazy.
Basically,
thing?
when he died,
Yeah, like when my grandpa was a tough old man, and
You
now
don't
it's
remember
not a
those
thing because
commercials,
like
dude?
we're all a bunch of bitches.
you don't remember those commercials?
No, waking up
time to make the
Time to make
donuts.
the
Yeah,
donuts.
it's time to make the donuts, dude.
That was a whole thing.
That's like
You
a
ever
big
seen
deal.
that?
Y'all are older than me. All right.
We are older than
I'm
you.
gonna turn
You
down
look
our
older than
microphones a
us.
second.
All right, well,
You can keep talking.
are we going to show him the time to make the donuts man? All right, well, we're going to show him the time to make the donuts man. While we're about to show you the time to make a donuts man, I got
We're
to
not gonna
say,
be able to hear it because
do you see this?
Fucking guy.
This was Dunkin' Donuts.
Fucking guy.
Time to make the donuts. Oh,
yeah, dude, like
his
this dude
life is
obviously hates
terrible.
his fucking life.
He every day he's getting hit with every single weather conundrum that could possibly happen, including duplicity. Apparently,
That
oh
man
my
was
god!
respected in his community. 'cause he
Yo,
made all those
commercials.
donuts.
Commercials in the 80s or the 70s or whenever that was are
80s.
way better than commercials
Oh
today.
yeah, dude.
That shit was awesome.
I disagree.
Do you want to
watch
eat
that
donuts
commercial?
more after
You
watching
see
that commercial?
You see this,
What's fucked up is
I don't
it's this
disagree,
dude
it's
slaving
bad.
away, obviously coming back exhausted. And yes, you want to eat more donuts. I want to eat fucking
Yeah.
donuts after
Yeah.
work.
I want this man to kill himself.
I don't
He's so
disagree, but have you ever
depressed.
You want
seen
him
Just
to
to
kill
make so
himself?
many donuts.
You want him to
disagree,
kill
but you
himself
ever
from
seen the
donuts?
Six Flags commercial with the old
I
man
did.
dancing?
Oh yeah,
The best commercial ever made in the
yeah,
entire
yeah, yeah.
It's the Banger Boys.
But that's just a
never
guy
banged
in
a boy,
a
but
that's
I
just
heard
a
the
guy in a
commercial.
It's a
costume.
song.
It
It
is a
makes
guy
it
in
the
a
Vanga
costume.
Boys.
Yeah,
It's just a guy in an old man costume.
Yep.
Vanga
Yeah.
Boys?
They don't
That's why
know.
I've never banged a boy.
Hey.
I watched the commercial.
Speaking of people in costumes, last year this show started airing.
You're
I think
talking
it's
about
on.
the furry thing with
No, not a furry thing at all. Last year they started redoing the Gong Show. I think it's on ABC, right?
The fuck are you idiots doing?
I don't even know. But they started
Jesus,
redoing the
keep it
Gong
together.
Show. They started redoing the Gong Show,
saw a
and they had this guy who is the host of the Gong Show. He's just some British over the top. I forget what his name is, Michael or something like that. And it's just Mike Myers in costume.
Okay.
So the whole first season was just Mike Myers in costume, and everyone knew it was Mike Myers. And they just kind of let it go. But this season, everybody already knows it's Mike Myers, and it's kind of an annoying thing that's like,
You already. Yeah,
why don't they just make a joke about it already, right? So this is the thing. I think the Gong Show would have been way better if they just made it Austin Powers' Gong Show.
Yeah.
He came up with this whole new
just
Tommy
Dr. Evil,
something,
whatever.
actually. Instead of Mikey, it's Tommy something. But they came up with this whole different character, this whole different background. And they could have just made it the Gong Show featuring Austin Powers.
Right.
I respect him not breaking character, though.
You respect him not breaking character, but how much more would you watch a TV show that starred Austin Powers?
I've pretended to be an obnoxious alcoholic for the last 10 years, and I'm not.
You've been
but
pretending?
I've been putting on a great show.
You've
Everyone
been
loves it,
putting on a great show.
from what I've heard.
Way to answer a question with
With a
something that
completely
doesn't
different
fucking
statement,
matter.
It
at
doesn't
all.
matter at all. Would you watch an Austin Powers-led Gong Show? More than a
I like
Tommy...
Turtles.
I'd watch Austin Powers.
You'd watch what?
I like Turtles.
You want to watch Ninja Turtles hosting a
Yeah.
Gong
I like
show?
Turtles.
You like Turtles?
I'd watch Austin Powers anything.
I would. I think it'd be way
Yeah,
better.
it would be.
It would
I never
be.
saw all the Austin Powers movies or watched
You
a
didn't.
single one
You
all the way
didn't see
through.
all of the
Really?
three.
But I'm a fan of, like, clips of
Dude,
it.
there are
Oh,
so
you're a
many
fan
good
of
parts
clips.
in that fucking
Well, I'm just a
movie.
fan of, like,
I'm a fan of the
And-
clips.
I'm also
The clips.
Yeah.
The
Eclipse?
eclipse.
ditto.
But
Just the clips. All right.
Mitsubishi Eclipse?
I'm a fan of the Mitsubishi Eclipse. I
I'm
think
not.
it's vroom
I know
vroom
this-
very fast.
I know
That's
this girl
vroom, vroom
once.
is Mazda there, Kyle.
Yes.
Stop trying to talk cars on this podcast.
Cars on this podcast. Vroom vroom Miata.
I knew a girl who
That is a
drove
Mazda.
Mitsubishi Eclipse. Hated
Yeah.
her. Hate the car.
She turned into a Mitsubishi Eclipse. The
Yeah,
girl.
was that
She got
Sleepwalkers?
huge. She
Turned
hated
into a
Mitsubishi clips and
whore.
turned into it.
Ooh.
Just kidding.
Ooh.
Sorry if you listen.
That would be a good time. All right. Well, I think we're gonna jump to our first break here shortly because we're just talking nonsense now, and you can enjoy the nonsense that we've just discussed. When we come back, we're gonna be trying different flavors of cotton candy.
Ooh, yeah.
We're gonna give that a try. So stay tuned, and we'll be to that. Now, for the break for the music this week, we have brunch. The two of you guys.
Featuring Ray Remedy.
And featuring Ray Remedy for the first break.
I think we're gonna
For
call
both
that.
breaks.
I think we're gonna call the album "Brunch and Ray Remedy."
Yeah.
Brunch
It's not really
and
much featuring him. It's
with him,
us
yeah.
with him.
Right.
fuck yeah. So this
Well,
is brunch
the stuff that
with
we got
Ray
back last
Remedy.
week,
Yeah, this is from the album that's gonna come out. It's called The Cure Cafe,
Hell yeah.
Yep.
named after The
The
Cure,
Cure Cafe.
It's a great place.
It's a great place to eat outside and watch car accidents happen.
You're right.
Yes, so if you want to watch a car accident, put on our album.
Put on your
Make
album.
yourself some Dunkin' Donuts at home.
It's
Yeah.
Car Cafe
Stay
for
naked.
home.
You can car cafe it.
Hell yeah. Well, we'll see you guys in a couple of minutes and we'll be eating some cotton candy. Enjoy the music.
Oh yeah.
Look, I ain't tripping no fame, no waiting for a label. About to jump in the game like I'm at the scores table. Hella impact, needed like a tornado. Grounded to the garages, looking like a horse stable. Sorry, I'm talking engines with a vengeance, had to mention. Benjis for the lenses, how to spend it for the pendant. Back to back, we gon' ride together in the Benzes. With the gated estates, we ain't doing picket fences. Gotta keep at it till I'm grabbing your attention. I can feel it, I'll be here long like extensions. Yeah, I'm shooting for it and I gotta hit the target, get comfortable. I promise you, I'm only getting started. Hold up. Yo, I'ma do my thing, see my jeweler for the chain. Knew it, I'm improving, never losing is the aim. Knew that I'll be doing what I'm doing, never change. Music got me moving, wanna abuse it for the fame. Give it to you fluid, I'm influencing the game. Spit it so foolish, long as fluid in my vein. Yeah, I know they do it, they ain't doing it the same. I'm as real as it can get in air, cubics in a chain. Nowadays I'm about more proving than just saying. Life is what you make it, man, and proof is in the saying. Me, I go hard like I'm moving through the lane. Young Ray Rem, no confusion with the name. Boy, I really do it, don't confuse me with a lame. I'ma put in work till my conclusion is the same. Locked in, so I sleep a little less now. Seeing is believing, go and take a deep breath now. Yeah.
Believe me, I can feel it. So go on and breathe deeper. I have only just started. I have only just started. Believe me, I can feel it. So go on and breathe deeper. I have only just started. I have only just started.
Hey, look. No fair today, Bosley. Here to stay, never easy, got it out the swamps like Paraguay. Fell away, equipped for the game, but not here to play. I am not the best with this shit, I don't care to say. Treat the whip like an orange and I peel away. Say they tired of the garbage and they feeling Ray. Hey, baseline got me in the groove. Where I'm feeling one option, no win or lose. Said he grind even if I'm not in the mood. In the middle of the shit like an interlude. Stay lyrical, I painted you the visual. Spit it through until I'm living in the pinnacle. I've been at it from CDs to digitals. I'm a rap in the TV in your living room. Yeah, hand clap, do your foot tap. Real rap, no act, bring the hook back. Yeah.
Believe me, I can feel it. So go on and breathe deeper. I have only just started. I have only just started. Believe me, I can feel it. So go on and breathe deeper. I have only just started. I have only just started.
Come on now.
Are we live again?
Yeah, dude.
Hey, we're back.
Hey, we're back.
We're back.
Kyle
Kyle's
takes
dead.
this.
I died.
Yeah.
I died because I was going to the restroom.
Yeah.
Restroom? Do you rest in there?
I rested.
It's when I'm in the restroom, I'm not very restful.
Oh, I rested a bit in there. That's
Work
why it
late?
took
Boy, I
so
rested a
long.
bit in there, did you?
I rested a
My
bit.
bad, dude.
Lately, I've been going to the bathroom at work, and
With the-
I don't know if anyone's ever used a porta potty like frequently.
Some
It
silver
gets
people.
super hot,
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
dude,
like
it's fucking
wait,
hot in those
porta
places.
potties?
they get
They're
so
terrible.
hot, dude.
Yeah.
They're the worst things. You guys use them daily, though, right?
Yeah.
Twice
very much.
a day,
Twice a day you use them.
minimum.
I don't use one
Twice a
every
day for
but-
piss or shits?
Well, usually once is to go to the bathroom. Once is because I just really don't feel like being at work.
Well,
So you hang out. In
Yeah,
the
that's-
porta
I
potty?
put the seat down
Hey.
and just sit there.
that is a good
Sweat,
reason to do
And
that.
I'm not comfortable, but I just hate it. But I just still do it.
It's like a sauna made out of shit.
Yeah, pretty
Yeah.
much.
A
dude.
shit sauna.
Ooh.
The one at work they haven't cleaned recently, and it's just a sandcastle waiting to poke you.
Oh my god.
I know about a sandcastle waiting to poke it. Now, all right, so I promised
What does
before.
that mean? You're not just gonna skip over that.
I'm going to. I'm going to try
I'm not
to.
gonna use it.
I'm going to try to. Because we've got some cotton candy to eat.
Yes, let's eat some
Yeah,
cotton
dude.
candy.
All right. So the first thing that I'm passing around is what I assume is going to be the best tasting, so I'm throwing it out first.
Okay.
So what I want to do is I'm gonna take a little bit. I haven't tried yet, so I'm just gonna take a little bit, and I'm gonna pass the cup around to everybody, and we're all gonna take a little bit. Now this is cotton candy from the Chocolate Storybook. It's from a place.
Chocolate? That's the name of the place you got? The Chocolate
well, that's
Storybook?
the name of the company that makes it. The Chocolate Storybook.
That's a crazy name.
Surprisingly, it doesn't have a smell.
It really, it has a salty-ish smell to
like
it.
Cotton.
It smells
What
like
does
cotton.
salt smell like?
I don't know.
Neither.
All right, so we're gonna give this a try. We're gonna give this a try.
Right.
So everybody, we're all tasting
What
now.
flavor is this?
This is bacon. Now what we're tasting is to see
Smells
if
like
it
coffee, honestly.
does it taste like bacon and does it pass as cotton candy for you.
Definitely cotton candy.
tastes like coffee.
It evaporates immediately in your mouth.
It tastes like coffee, though.
Yeah,
You're right.
it tastes like coffee.
Oh, that does taste like coffee.
It's not really bacon flavor.
Not good coffee though. It tastes like if you leave coffee
All right.
in the coffee maker for like an hour,
And then
you
you just eat the
and then
ground.
get like some room temperature.
Well, I'm gonna pass
shit.
it back around. Does anybody want any more?
I'm gonna
I'll
pass.
take some more.
All right. You want some coffee flavored bacon?
Sure.
I might wash this down with the awful whiskeys I bought.
Ooh.
Oh, that might taste good.
Ooh, the bacon and the whiskey together?
Yeah, like
It's not good.
It's not good.
I
I'm
guess
gonna assume-
if you believe two wrongs make a right, let's find out.
All right, now I gotta say, at the end of it all, I do have a maple flavor.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's some maple going on.
Some maple. So they try
That
to
might
make
just be
it.
the amount of sugar that's
I never
in it.
got there.
All right, so we're gonna go opposite side of the page here. So this one we're all gonna take a rip or two out of is Merlot flavored cotton
I
candy.
think I might like this. I'm a huge box wine guy.
You like box wine?
big box wine guy.
What box wine do you go with?
Oh, Franzia, and I go with the White Zinfandel.
You like the Franzia White Zin?
Yeah, I'm
This
a
one has
class.
a lot more of a smell than the other one.
Oh, this is a great smell.
It's good
Oh,
smelling.
this smells decent.
If I met a girl that smelled like
I'd
this,
date her.
I would date a girl that smelled like that.
I'd date the shit out of that girl. I'm a big
This
box
is-
wine.
Ooh, oh, it's sweet tasting.
It's very harsh. It tastes like Pez.
Ooh, oh no, I'm getting that. It's a sharp sugar taste.
I like this better than regular cotton candy. Not because I like alcohol a lot, just because I think it tastes good.
Do you taste Merlot at all, though? I don't taste like a dry red
I don't
wine.
think I ever drank Merlot.
You never drank Merlot
I
before?
stay pretty close to White Zinfandel.
Well,
Stick
as somebody
right
that
it doesn't taste like Merlot. It's a
like
lot
thick
better
chicken.
than the bacon.
it's way better than bacon.
Way better.
So
Most
if
better.
we were gonna be ranking these on a
See,
scale of
I'm
1 to
opposite on
10,
that.
you like the bacon better?
Yeah.
I think
All
what you
right.
should have done, we should have blind tested these
Yeah.
and tried to guess what they were. Because
Ooh.
I would never say
Well, they have
Merlot
like
for that.
30 other
Never.
flavors at this place. I just went with the flavors I thought would be
Tastes like Pez,
amazing.
I
man.
think that might taste like a Sauvignon Blanc.
Well,
Sauvignon Blanc?
Sauvignon.
a
Sauvignon.
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 A Sauvignon. All right. Well, the third one we're passing around here is the beer flavored cotton candy.
Did it specify what kind of beer?
I'm
No.
a fan of beer.
I thought it was
Is
root
it
beer.
O'Doul's flavor?
It isn't
Cotton candy?
O'Doul's flavored specifically.
Is that wait for real?
I
No,
don't know.
Oh, I was about to
I don't
say.
really have a
I
smell.
was
It
about to
smells
say,
like
terrible
dust.
marketing partner.
It smells like dust.
It
Speaking of
smells
Mark-
like the Coors Light I pulled off the counter earlier that I thought was mine, but was just a very old
Smells
Coors
like
Light.
coffee again.
It smells like when you go to your friend's house and they have like a dusty pillow no one uses except for like when family visits. You gotta use that. It's been
You gotta
in the
use
closet
that
for a week.
pillow for what? What do you use that pillow for?
Putting behind the bedboard when
Oh,
you're your
okay.
sister.
So, well, that's a very
It doesn't-
specific. This is a very specific taste to a very
It's not
specific
his
pillow.
like beer, but I think
This
is my
doesn't taste
favorite
like
one.
beer.
There's definitely like a bitterness to it
Yeah.
that
This
but I
just
think
tastes
it
like,
offsets it nicely.
but this is just like an old candy
It
taste.
just tastes like the
Yeah.
like the air in a movie theater, like the
Mm.
air you breathe inside of a movie theater.
Yeah.
Very similar.
Although that's probably not like a popular flavor. Yeah, can I get that in a movie
Yeah,
theater?
yeah.
Aaron?
I want to taste what I'm tasting when
Wanna
I'm
get that musty
breathing.
popcorn
Yo, speaking
shit?
of which,
Inside.
I did see an ice pop that was advertising itself as ocean water.
Why would you advertise as promoting that?
I don't know.
Anytime I've got an ocean water in my mouth, I throw
Can
up.
cats eat cotton candy?
I don't know. Can cats eat cotton candy? Can cats eat cotton candy? Tell us now before we find out. All right. Well, the last one I'm passing around now is the spicy jalapeno. There it goes. I'm gonna drop on the floor.
Spicy jalapeno and floor.
And floor. So Pat, if you want to reach to your side and grab, you can put that. I don't know what you're eating still. you still have a whole ball of cotton.
You're just throwing cotton candy in my house.
You are throwing cotton candy. Well, that'll be the big one later.
That's for the cat.
I don't have nothing. I already got one. Sorry.
All right, so I just ate the cotton candy that was off my fingers from the jalapeno, and my mouth's
like a
already on fire a little bit. It doesn't smell like anything.
No, it has the... I mean, it's not bad.
I don't like it.
It's not bad at all.
I'm not a fan.
Well...
I think I like that the most.
I just put like a whole fistful of cotton candy in my mouth that is flavored like spicy jalapeno. I gotta tell you.
It's a little bit.
It's pretty spicy.
No, it's a little spicy.
Oh, it's in the swallow though.
I think this has all the worst parts of
man,
hot sauce.
like in your mouth, it's not bad. As soon as you swallow it,
it's the air.
This is all. If you took all the worst parts of hot sauce and just put it
that's not good.
Sugar.
No, that's all right.
That's really not good.
I don't know what you guys.
If you just chew it up and spit it out, it's pretty good. Oh man.
If you chewed it up and spit it out, it is pretty good. If you just chewed it up right now, what beers are you drinking? Both of them?
It was too gross for one.
Too gross for one.
Too gross for one.
Oh lordy. Well, that was the wonderful taste.
I have some more Merlot though.
Merlot? You want more Merlot?
Yeah.
All right. We'll pass more Merlot over to Zach over there.
Let's share that because that's delicious.
I didn't really mind the bacon one, so I'll eat some bacon.
Good, yeah.
But I think the best one out of all of them definitely has to be the beer flavored one because it was the beer and the Merlot were, I think, tied there. Now, this comes to the part of the show before our last break where I want to talk about the suggestions from our fans.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Now, every week for the last 3 weeks, I have opened up the lane of topics of conversation to the people watching and listening to our show. So this week I said, it's about that time of the week. Any suggestions for topics of discussion on tomorrow night's episode? We do use them because I wanted to make it very well known that we do talk about this.
We do, yeah, every week.
Now, the first topic of discussion that came up was the shittiest band / song in each genre of music.
There's a lot of genres.
There are a lot of genres of music. So many genres. So pick one genre of music real quick. Justin, pick a genre. Pop music. What's the worst pop song
that I think
that you've ever heard, in your opinion?
That's
anything by Mumford & Sons.
Oh.
Any Mumford & Sons song?
Yeah, I'm right
Bad
behind
pop
you there.
music.
Debatable.
Debatable.
Yeah.
Ooh, we got a debate. Anything from you, Justin?
I mean, I don't know, man. Like, I tend to stay away from a lot of pop, so
all
I'll
right.
stumble on some songs.
So we'll go with any Jason Mraz, or what did you say?
Oh,
yeah,
Jason
you're right.
Mraz
You're
is
right.
bad too.
Mumford & Son and Jason Mraz.
This might be
pop
debatable.
song associated with Fergie in any way.
Yeah, Fergie's pretty
I think
bad.
this might be a debatable choice.
Dude, My Humps
but
was out. Dude, what about Where's the Love?
My Humps is a great song.
Where is the Love was a good song.
yeah,
Fergie
you're right.
was.
My Humps
Fergie was on
part
there.
of that.
She was on
way
there.
better.
What's the one about Candy?
I want
Fergie has some
candy.
bangers.
I think
though.
that's Mandy Moore.
Not that one.
Mandy Moore did remake
I think
I
it's
Want
called
Candy, I
Candy.
think.
I thought fucking.
Yeah, I
I
think
thought that was
you're
a guy. I thought that was what's his face, Aaron Carter.
Aaron Carter.
Aaron Carter
oh my
remade
God.
Both redid it.
He
Who the
might
fuck
have.
knows? They're the same
He
person.
might have. I think you're
They're
right.
actually
I think they might be the same person. Though.
Kyle's Conspiracy Corner, Mandy Moore, and
Aaron Carter.
Aaron Carter are the same person.
I think this is gonna be.
They both.
This is gonna be
they
a
both
debatable
played that
topic,
bitchy
but I think
lady.
anything
and
that's
saved.
ever involved U2 is pure,
Yeah, you're right.
hot,
No,
flaming dumpster garbage.
early U2 is great.
Anything they force
You're
us
right,
to have
you
on
are
our
right on that.
iPhones
Dude,
can go fuck
The
off.
album War.
Yeah, anyone who forces me to get their fucking album on my iPhone without my consent,
I'm
you
with you
raped
there.
my ears. I'm
You
not a
raped
fan.
my ears,
I'm
and
not a
every
fan of
time
that.
I plug a phone into a Bluetooth, it wants to play that first.
Yeah, fuck
Fuck
you.
you.
Fuck
Yes,
you guys.
anything off of an iPhone,
I'm sorry,
they try to
Bono,
play the
you
U2
seem
album
like a
first.
cool guy, but
Well,
fuck
when,
the
when
rest of
stuff
you.
plays first, it's alphabetical order. So
Oh.
I always hear.
So did they do a bunch of
Actually,
spaces
I
and
got-
then U2?
I got really lucky. The first song that plays for me is a song off Neanderthal by Torch.
Ooh.
It starts with it like an A B. I forget the name of the
Well,
song.
that's
I agree.
And I
decent.
liked the song until every time I get in the car, it plays for 5 fucking years straight. So now I hate that song,
Yeah.
but it was a good
Yeah.
song.
All right. Well, do you have any bachelor party stories? That was the next suggestion. Bachelorette/bachelorette. I assume she was drunk and met bachelor/bachelorette.
got-
I went to a strip club in West Virginia once.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Mm.
So first of all, we were in Virginia for the bachelor party. We were keeping
Yeah.
it low key because the people that are
Low
going
key.
were pure savages, and
Yeah.
we didn't trust each other in public. So we went camping. But then, like one night after we drank all day, at like 10:30, we decided to go to a strip club, and the closest one was an hour and a half away,
An hour and a half away. You still
Yeah.
went.
and it was in West Virginia, not
Oh.
regular Virginia. So we had to
Oh,
cross state.
not
lines.
regular Virginia. I like regular Virginia more than
We
West.
drank the whole way there, and we get there, and as soon
Less
as I walk in, the
initials.
first stripper on stage, she's pregnant, and I was like, oh man.
How much did you spend on
I
her?
took $500 out before I went there. I had to hit the ATM twice while I was there.
While you were there.
Yeah, I didn't have.
Oh,
I didn't
nice.
have that.
Was
amount-
this a bachelor party?
Yes.
And
I-
who was it for anybody that
I'm
you
not
would-
gonna speak at the name.
All right, that's good. That's a good. way to go.
But
So that's probably a really good bachelor
yeah,
party.
so
if
we
you
went
want to
there.
speak at the
So
name.
at first I was like, all right, this is like rough. But I spent a lot of money that I didn't have to spend, and then I went to the bathroom. The urinal was broken; it was taped with duct tape. The whole, like the bottom, not like the top, like the bottom of the urinal where you peed.
Yeah.
was taped
Yeah.
with duct tape and had a bucket underneath to catch the pee. That the duct
That's
tape
classy,
didn't hurt.
dude.
It was disgusting.
That is classy.
It's the first time I ever turned down multiple girls because that's just not part of my life.
yeah,
And they got mad, and I was just walking around dropping money everywhere.
oh Lord,
And then towards the end of the night, I spent $300 to go in the
Yeah.
back and hang out with a stripper. That was the best one, and by the best one, I mean
the least
she had
pregnant one.
most of her teeth.
Oh, nice.
And I spent $400 back there, and I got a blowjob, and it was an absolute.
And that's a good bachelor
It was
party
terrible,
for you.
and everyone else went and slept in the car, and they got pissed when I came outside. No one,
All right.
no one talked to me for the 2
Well,
hours.
then,
it took
in
to get back.
relation to that, the next thing on the list is why men are stupid and don't understand women.
Refer to
Because
the
it's
next
women
story.
are stupid and they don't understand men.
Do you want to go with that? Is that your official
That's my
statement?
official stance.
You could also refer to my last story, and that probably.
You Justin, any comments on that last
No,
one?
I'm not getting involved.
Yeah, me neither. We are stupid, sure. Then the next comment was female ejaculation. They want to talk about female ejaculation.
Sometimes it's pee.
Sometimes it's pee.
Yeah, yeah.
It doesn't seem like it seems like it's something else. That's
she
not
could-
pee. That's magical.
If she could sell it,
You're down.
I'm buying in.
If she can sell it
I'm
enough,
investing.
cover me in that pee. I don't
investing.
care.
I'm investing.
Oh Lord.
Take my money.
All right, now how about this? Teen dramas on the WB from the late to mid '90s to the early 2000s, pre-CW.
I never really watched
my
any
God,
of
I
them.
don't know.
Who gave that?
Can you name
Who
one?
offered that? Like, what is one of them?
Dawson's Creek, anybody?
No,
Never
No,
seen
Wait,
it.
no
was-
Dawson's Creek.
Never
Buffy
seen
and
it.
shit.
Buffy.
Well, I
See, I never watched them.
Angel.
I
One
knew
girl-
about them. I
The
was
one girl with the
never into
raspy
it.
voice
I like
that I
Buffy
think
as
was
the
in
movie.
Dawson's
but
Creek
I
Yeah.
was super
never
hot.
watched
You
the
never
show.
watched the show? All right, me neither. So I really
Wait,
don't know
was
much about
Firefly
that.
on that, or was that just WB
That's
Legends?
not a teen drama.
That's not a teen drama.
Does W-
That's a
You're,
Yeah, I
you're
don't think
right,
that's
but
a
it
teen
is a
drama.
sci-fi drama.
Does
that might have
WWF
aired.
SmackDown count?
No,
Is that
we're talking about
UPN
the
the
WB.
What about
Yeah, that was UPN the
UFC?
nine.
The next
Sorry.
UFC with Brock Lesnar, because that's a fucking
I'd rather-
drama show.
I'd rather drink
But I
a
think that
lot
might
of
be
bleach.
CW.
Yeah, you're right.
All right, what about masturbatory positions? Anybody
Normal?
got anything on that topic to discuss?
normal?
Right,
Yeah,
regular.
I don't know. No.
What is normal? What is normal?
Where else can I rest
I've-
the laptop
okay,
with
I've-
very close to my
yeah,
chest?
I've jerked off either sitting, laying down, or standing.
All right.
That's as
Those
far
are
as
the
I've
3
gone.
positions. I've never gone more than that either.
That's a weird
Yeah,
question.
I've never like.
Yeah.
Let me do a handstand
I'd be
and jerk
interested
off.
to
Never
learn
done a
new
handstand
ones.
jerk off?
No.
I can't do
Anybody?
a handstand
No.
or
No?
jerk
I'm not
off
that
well.
If
agile.
it's just jerking yourself off, I'm not putting the extra effort to do something wild.
Well,
But
then.
now, if I'm having sex with a lady and I want to impress her, then we can get into handstand, all kinds of backwards, forwards,
Oh, yeah?
twister style
yeah.
shit. But if I only have to
You want to
impress
have
myself,
cows flying in the sky behind
yeah,
you as
why
you
not?
fuck?
I
But
tried
if
to
it's
do
me and-
Twister
if it's
style
only
shit.
me and me, I ain't.
I tried to
If
do.
I'm already sitting down,
Fuck it.
I tried to do
Well,
a
then-
handstand 69 once. I thought I dislocated my shoulder.
Ooh.
Too big for that shit.
Well, then any good
Too
prom
big for that
stories?
shit.
That's the next suggestion. Prom stories.
I went to
stories?
prom with a girl
I
one
took-
time and she banged my friend.
Ooh.
That's terrible, dude.
That's a great story.
That's terrible.
In her defense, I did black out in the mulch outside the house.
All right. All right.
I took a huge shit at prom.
At
Okay.
prom.
Wow.
During prom, it was like we're all dancing. I'm like, "Yo, I'll be right back." I went to the bathroom and fucking took one of the biggest dumps of my life to that point. Like, just such a meaty, fucking horrible shit.
Wild.
Went
Oh,
straight
wow.
back out to the
That's
dance floor. You know what I'm talking about. Didn't wipe, didn't wash my hands.
Damn, dude.
And you went right back to the prom.
Right back to the prom.
Hell yeah, prom. All right.
That's Poker Mountain East for you.
Now,
Yeah, it is.
Charlie Pishnick
Yeah.
wanted to know, would Aladdin have his magic carpet professionally steam cleaned? Do you think Aladdin has his...
No.
No?
Yeah, keep
I
that
think
bitch-
the
He's a
genie
vagrant.
fucking-
He's a
He
vagrant.
robbed.
fucking do
He
that shit.
stole food. There's
Yeah.
no way he's paying to clean anything.
You're right.
Besides that, I'm not trying to erase Jasmine's smell off there.
Damn
She's a
right
fox.
about that. Oh
She's
yeah.
a fox.
That is true. If she was riding all over that, do you really want to get rid of that smell?
She's a fox.
Now, the questions that I had about
Egyptian
that
fox, but still-
was, do you think that Aladdin is a Stanley Steamer type of guy?
Like, did he ever give a girl a Stanley steamer?
No. Do you think he goes to Stanley Steamer to get his
Oh,
carpets cleaner?
You might go there to steal their steam
Stanley
cleaner.
Steamer. You don't go to Stanley Steamer.
They
comes
come to you. They come to you. But do you think that's who he goes to?
No.
No.
No, if he did ever clean this carpet,
Well,
he's one
Charlie
of those
says that
guys-
it's a sparkle carpet.
If you watch the beginning,
No, he's
if
one of
you
those guys that rent the carpet cleaner
from
the-
like Big Lots.
Yeah.
Oh,
pay
I've done
attention
that.
to the
Fucking
beginning of
hating your life.
Aladdin, he's too busy
Trying to
hitting the
figure-
whorehouse and the bread stand to really.
He's
have time
too
to
busy
hit
hitting the
Stanley's
whorehouse.
Poison
and
bread.
stand.
What else do you
That's a
want?
fact.
I've never seen that episode of Aladdin,
It's
but I
only
want
one-
to see that show
Poison
where he's
bread?
hitting the horse stand and the bread
When he
stand.
falls into those women's house, it was a bunch of women with a
bunch
very
of bread.
large woman
Yeah.
that was in charge, and I've been to a few places where that's a thing, and none of them were at whorehouse.
Wait, you've been to a bunch of places where the large woman was in charge and neither of them were a whorehouse?
No, all of them were whorehouses.
All of them were whorehouses. Oh, I'm
Yes.
sorry. All right.
Sorry if I said that wrong.
All right. Well. I think that kind of sums up everybody that wanted to have a discussion on Comic One Shut Up this week.
Hey,
If you
thanks for
enjoyed that,
listening.
join us live next week on YouTube at 9 o'clock, where we will also discuss whatever you want to discuss.
Yeah.
Live on YouTube every
can't
single
believe
week at
nobody
9
said
o'clock.
bukkake this
Nobody said
Nobody-
bukkake. Nobody said boobs or bukkake.
True.
Well, we
And-
discussed boobs.
We did
Anyway,
discuss
we
boobs
did.
anyway. We do.
Sup, Alyssa?
Supple.
Sup,
Supple-issa. Supple-issa also sounds like supple-issa. All right. Either way. Let's cut to our second break now. We're going to cut to our second break where we've got a brunch song featuring Pat, I'm assuming.
No, this is Ray Remini.
No,
Oh,
play
I
the
didn't
think
Pat.
I
Play
was
the
in
one
it.
with Pat.
Play the one with Pat.
Which
I don't
one?
know.
Oh,
Well,
Beat drop
all
with
right.
Pat on
All
it.
right. I thought we were saving
Play
that.
that
I
one
thought we were
song.
doing the two songs that were. All right.
Oh,
doing
we're going to
this.
play the beat drop.
Oh,
All right.
plans are
So if
changing.
you're
We're
watching-
also
All right,
playing this
all right,
song
all
live.
right,
One of the
all
three
right.
people, you
I
should check
show
us
up.
out.
I show up and they tell me kick rocks. It's crazy.
Well,
All right.
we're gonna play the song. We're gonna come back and chit chat with Pat for a little bit, and
Chit-chat.
then we will
With the Rip Rap Pit Pat.
see you in a couple minutes. Enjoy this song from Brunch. Bye.
Girl, I love the way you move. Every time the beat drop, girl, I love the way you move. Every time that fucking beat drop, girl, I love the way you move. Every time that fucking beat drop, girl, I love the way you move. Every time that fucking beat drop,
Do it from side to side, sophisticated, but she ain't too shy to whine. Shorty shake it like she do it for them dollar signs. Got me ready to shoot kids, no Columbine. Keep it real 100, I ain't gotta lie. Everything is in the gutter, what I got in mind. Little jewels on my wrist, shit, I gotta shine. Put my hands on it, sorry if I'm out of line. White gold nose ring, dress like Uzi. Got love for the ratchet ass chicks like Boozy. Little gin in the club, so I'm trippy like Juicy. With a very freaky girl, got me feeling like Gucci. Smoke in the air, I'm so high. Liquor saying on my Drake shit, I'm still fly. Ass in that dress, so my oh my, shit got me in love, but I don't know why.
Every time the beat drop, girl, I love the way you move. Every time that fucking beat drop, girl, I love the way you move. Every time that fucking beat drop, girl, I love the way you move. Every time that fucking beat drop, What's a girl like you doing in a place like this? With an ass so fat and a waist so thin. Type of girl make me wanna spend them pesos quick. Got the cake, well, let me get a taste real quick. If you want, you can tell me slow my pace real quick. If not, we can go and hit my place real quick. I've been watching how you move since you walked up in the room, and I love the way you do it when the bass gon' hit. So girl, go ahead and work it. Got me thinking that you're perfect. Feel the evil when you're flirting. But I'm thinking that you're worth it. So pardon me if I may. Baby girl, you make it hard for me to think. But I'm thinking that I might have found a way to say what's on my brain, but I gotta say. Girl, I love the way you move. Every time the beat drop, girl, I love the way you move. Every time that fucking beat drop, girl, I love the way you move. Every time that fucking beat drop, girl, I love the way you move. Every time that fucking beat drop,
How you fitting in that dress, wondering how long it take you. Jesus, nigga wanna hit like a bass do. By the looks of it, might be hard to replace you. For the mother woman, kinda hard not to hate you. Just met, got me thanking God that he made you. Whole nother level, kinda hard to mistake you. When I head home, it be hard not to take you. Nothing like these dudes, so they hard to relate to. Dressed all black and a dress all black, man, I gotta keep it real, I confess all that. I ain't gotta be a man, I don't stress all that. No Keenan, no Kel, but I'm just all that. Eyes on the waist, side back, chest all that. Then she blessed, fuck the rest, I caress all that. You ain't even gotta worry what your friends call that. Get you back to my place, we can just fall back.
Every time the beat drop, girl, I love the way you move. Every time that fucking beat drop, girl, I love the way you move. Every time that fucking beat drop, girl, I love the way you move. Every time that fucking beat drop,
Big Pat, Lunch, Diz himself, the beat drop,
beat drop.
Time that fucking beat drop, the beat drop, time that fucking beat drop, the beat drop, time that fucking beat drop, the beat drop.
And we are back with episode 13.
That's a banger.
Oh, that's a banger.
That's a banger right there.
Oh,
Shout out to Big Pat,
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Ray
yeah.
Rem,
Oh, yeah.
Brunch,
Oh, hell yeah.
Tiz himself.
Yeah.
That's
Ooh.
Jerry.
Yeah.
Jerry sings the chorus, and me and Jerry wrote that
Oh,
song
hell yeah.
together. So that's like a collab between like,
the
the main group, the main crew, you know?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
That was a freestyle.
Yeah, dude. You
song was
just
a
like fucking
freestyle.
randomly sung that.
We just put it on and I started freestyling.
Yo, you remember being up in the studio room, just jumping around so hard?
Yeah,
The
dude.
floor, we thinking the floor was gonna go out. When
Fall
Pat,
out,
when
yeah.
Pat first sang that hook.
Well,
It
the
was
first
like
time we
Christmas
actually
time.
practiced
Jerry was
it,
home for
I
Christmas.
thought we were falling through the floor too.
Yeah,
That
I remember you
whole
telling me
corner
about
of the
that,
fucking
yeah.
room, when you and
That's just
Remy
a
were
hype
jumping
track.
around, dude.
Hell yeah.
I
thought
felt
we were
the floor
going
the
through.
floor literally did buckle.
Dude, last
like,
night
you should check that out.
we were playing that, right? We were me, Justin, and Remy were practicing a little bit, and every time I went into the hook, I was like staring at the microphone and the pedals. You know what I mean? I'm like doing a lot of stuff, and out of my peripheral vision, all I can see is Remy's feet in the air.
Yeah, dude.
Like he
was
kicks
going.
his foot way up in
Nice.
the fucking air every single time that the quote unquote beat dropped.
Yeah.
That motherfucker was his head was bouncing against the ceiling.
I was gonna try and
Hell
jump.
yeah.
I was gonna try and jump around with him in unison, but
Thank you,
I
Justin.
felt the floor and I knew that.
Hell
Yeah, you had
I
to
knew
jump
that
at different
I knew
times.
that like theoretically, there's no way it was holding both of us.
No. Now this Friday is the show.
Yes,
So
the 13th.
anybody listening live or in the next couple of days,
Better be there.
you better be there. It is live at the Sherman Showcase. I think a 7:00 kickoff, 8:00 kickoff, something like that.
Doors are at 7. We're
Doors
not
are
sure if
7.
we're starting at 8
Yeah.
or 8:30. We're
Yeah,
the
we
opening band.
We'll figure that out.
If
But
you're not there, I better not see you out.
you better show up.
We're also playing with the Idle Hands, Inner Temple, and Dead Men Are Closing.
It's
Rich was
going to
on
be
the
an
episode.
I'll know them, but
amazing,
shout out to
amazing show. And definitely check out last week's episode where you can see the music from Dead Men.
Yes, please.
And hear Richard discussing random things of random
and not milk.
ridiculousness. He doesn't like milk.
Yeah.
We talked a lot about milk last week. Like, more than we've ever even thought of milk, I think we talked about milk.
Pat, how do you feel about milk?
What's your milk level
I'm a big
intake?
I'm a big 2% guy,
You like 2%?
All right, yeah.
but only like I like 2%, but like 2% with a little Hershey syrup.
Oh,
yeah.
you
Not too much.
chocolate.
Not too much. Not too much.
All right, all right,
Just
all right.
just like
Just
almost,
grayed up
almost
a bit.
gray. A little
Yeah,
gray.
all right.
A little
Brown is
gray.
gray.
All right, all
my
right.
shit.
Now, would
I'm
you
down
go to
with
a
that.
party where it was an all-white room, a bunch of people chugging white milk and puking all over the place?
No, I don't really get.
You want to go to that?
I don't really fit in with.
Well,
all that
Pat's not coming
I don't
to
fit
that
in with all that
party, I
whiteness.
guess.
That's too much white.
Too white for Pat.
Like I am white, but that's too much whiteness.
Too much white for Pat.
I don't fit in there.
All right, so this week,
Hey.
as we said, Friday at the Sherman Showcase on Main Street in Stroudsburg. Come check out Brunch, Idle Hands, Inner Temple, and Dead Men,
Yes,
all
please.
performing. It's going to be a great show. Now,
It is our first show.
it is the first show.
I'm shitting my fucking pants.
I
about
bet
it.
you are. I bet you
Yes.
are. How long has it been since you played a show?
Oh, it's got to be.
Live
Last time
show.
I was played a live show was
L.A.?
No, it was in Please Read.
Oh,
for
please.
years.
Oh, yeah, you played in the band. Yeah.
Honestly, probably the last live show I played that wasn't open mic night with you was when I was in Jamaica on my birthday
Ooh.
for my 26th birthday.
Oh, damn.
So that was
Yeah.
almost 2 years ago.
Almost
the last
2 years
time I
ago.
was live on stage. Yeah.
Damn. So this is going to be big. Pat, what about you? Have you ever performed live?
I've never.
Pat
performed live.
performs.
I perform.
He performs every night.
I've always been
Wherever
like
you
a-
are is a
Yeah,
performance.
I've always put on a show, but like never actually a concert. And like
Right.
I started out freestyling. Like the more people that would come up, the more excited I would be.
Yeah.
But now doing this is like something I actually worked on, and not just something that I'm just doing.
Yeah.
And
Well, I mean, I got to say that.
I'm not gonna say I'm nervous. I am a little nervous just to be
That
on
makes sense.
stage, just
Yeah.
because I hope people appreciate the work that we've
I
put
think
in.
they will do.
Hell yeah.
Because I know that like Zach and Justin, like we've been working hard on this. And
Yeah,
I hope
dude.
everybody appreciates it. And
Hell
I mean,
yeah.
this has been the Remy stuff has been over a year.
Yeah.
Two
Almost 2
Two.
years.
Yeah.
And
Almost
Pat,
2.
we've been working with you. I mean, I've been playing
3
with
to 5
Zach for
years,
how
I
long
feel
now?
like.
Pat, I've I've been making songs with you for fucking 29 fucking years.
Oh,
I'm not even that old, you know.
You aren't that old.
This is a long
You've been writing
time
songs
to make it.
since before you were birthed.
It's taken a long time to wrangle me in and get me focused to actually make a song.
Once you got over the microphone fear, dude. Once you got over the fear of the microphone.
But I was a freestyle guy.
You are a
My thing
freestyle
was,
guy.
I was a freestyle guy. I started out battling, and battling is not like this.
Structured, yeah.
No.
Battling
When
to
you're
me is
battling,
easy.
instead of me like worrying about, I hope I hit the right chord, mine's just like, I hope nobody punches me while Pat is battling somebody.
Yeah.
Because if Pat says something amazing but offensive, then me and the entire crew are gonna have to fuck these kids up.
That's like what I was. That's what I
Lordy.
always like. That's what I always loved about it, is like just the battle aspect of it, like the competition. That's what like got me going. That's what fed me into liking rap. That's what got me into rap. Like I never would have rapped if I couldn't have made someone else look stupid. And I know it sounds terrible.
No, but that's an intimidation level that got you into it. That was a
Yeah,
competition. That was something that made you want
I like
to
being
be
that
better.
Alpha. I like being that alpha
hell
on
yeah.
the microphone. Like
Yeah.
you can't. Like I just liked it. But now I like being on the microphone and making something that people like instead of something that people fear. Being liked is a
So
lot better
people
than
used to
being
fear you. Now they're gonna like you.
Yeah, like I don't have to worry about people trying to fight me. Hopefully after this concert,
Hopefully.
unless I suck, and then if they want to fight me, they have every right.
If you're gonna fight Pat, let us know. We want to videotape
you
it
got
ahead
every
of
right
time.
to do it. If we're not,
We're gonna
enough.
tape it on video.
You heard it here first. If you don't think we are good, feel free to start a fight with us.
But let us know ahead of time. We want to be able to videotape.
But no,
suck.
we got
We're
all the goons coming. Everybody's gonna be in the
All
crowd,
the goons.
So be ready. If you,
Yeah, bring your
if you're doing
goons
that-
to fight our goons.
Oh, it's gonna be
you
goon on
take
goon
your
war.
friends to meet my friends, and
Oh.
we gonna get arrested for the
plot
weekend.
to Goon 3?
This is the plot to Goon 3, I think.
Okay.
It's no hockey, all bar.
No. But seriously, I think everyone's gonna have a good time.
Hell
I think
yeah.
so, dude. It's gonna
Afterwards,
be
we all
fun,
didn't
man.
go out. I'm not sure what bar we're going to. Floods, but
Well, yeah, probably. I don't know. We don't like any specific brand recognition.
You think we got fucked up this weekend?
Oh,
Can you imagine what it's gonna be like
Oh no.
early Saturday morning?
Well, I know what I'm gonna be. I'm gonna be at Warped Tour early Saturday
Yeah, you're
morning.
right.
It's gonna be
So you
great.
can sweat that out, dude.
I'm
gonna
thinking
sweat
about
it
throwing
all
an
out.
after party. I don't know where it's gonna be at, but I'm sure we'll find a spot.
I have an idea.
Ricky's house.
I think it might be. Yo, I got
I'm
this
sure.
houseboat. I got this
I'm
houseboat.
sure I
you
got a
might be
small
able to
apartment. I
use.
could fit a bunch of
Houseboat?
people.
A houseboat. I
Oh,
think
yeah,
there's
what
a houseboat.
houseboat?
It's called Tommy Lee Jones. You
Houseboat's
might
on,
be
yeah.
able. You might be able to
Yeah.
throw a party
Yeah,
there.
I might not
maybe.
be here, but Jock can
He
come
might
to the
not
party.
be here, but you can come.
We
to
can go
the
to my
party.
mom's house. She's on vacation for 2 weeks, so I won't tell
Oh,
her.
spoken like
She's
a
not
true
listening.
adult.
She's not listening. Let's
And
go
she's
visit
not
her house.
listening.
I gotta watch the dog anyway.
Spoken like a true adult.
I gotta take care of her dog anyway, so might as well.
Oh.
That was your dog, homie.
It's not my dog. I hate that
It
fucking
used
dog.
to be your dog.
It
No.
used to be your
My
dog.
dog died.
Huh?
My dog died. He was
Your
no-
dog died?
Yeah, I only claim the cool
Whoa.
ones. I only claim the cool ones.
Wait. Did your dog actually die?
Yeah, it was like 10 years ago.
Oh, well.
No,
that-
your dog you have now. That used to be your dog.
Sucks. I never bought him.
Doesn't matter. You should be like, yo, check my dog out.
What kind of
Yeah,
dog
like
is
I put it on
Yo,
Snapchat.
dog,
so
look
girls,
at my dog,
I
dog.
put it on Snapchat, so like I think girls would be like, "Oh, look at him with the cute dog." That's not my fucking dog.
But wait,
I hate
what
that
kind of
guy.
dog is it? What kind of dog is it?
Yellow lab.
A yellow lab, and you only use it for
Snapchat.
Personal
Snapchat,
gain. Yeah. Personal
Instagram,
gains.
to make you look
Gains.
cooler.
Yeah, like I've
How's that
lost.
worked out?
Not well.
Have you gotten any dates based on having a better dog?
No.
What if you had
You
Most
one?
of my
haven't.
dates come
Have
from
you tried
being
with
at
different
Most
dogs?
of my dates come from
Are you
leaving
on
the bar
Tinder?
at 2:30.
Are you on Tinder?
I
You're
had
on
Tinder for a little bit.
You had Tinder for a little bit. Was the
Yo,
my
dog a
pickup
part of
lines
your
don't
Tinder?
count.
For anyone whose Tinder profile is a picture of them with their dog, immediately gets a no way.
Well, I used to.
Immediately is swipe left.
To be.
You put your Tinder picture of you and your dog.
Is
I don't
that
want that kind of
because-
baggage? Give me a picture of you and your
Oh,
kid
that's
more than
why?
you and your dog.
Wait,
My
wait,
Tinder
wait.
picture is
Too
me.
much for a dog. It's too much to have somebody that's that attached to their dog, in your opinion?
Yeah.
My Tinder
Okay.
picture is not me with my dog. It's me wearing an American flag fanny pack with an American flag jersey and just a bunch of American flags.
Is your name
I
Russia?
don't get a ton of swats left.
You don't get a lot of people going after you?
My Tinder picture is
SWAT's right. I mean, right is good.
Yeah.
Right? I don't get those.
Mine is me in Florida wearing a Natty Light t-shirt, drinking a Natty Light.
I'd swipe right.
And
I swiped right just
people see
just
that
now.
shit, they're like, you got a Natty Light shirt, drinking a Natty Light.
Have you had any positive reaction?
I've got a few swipes, right?
And
but nobody being like, yo, Natty Light, that's what's up.
The weirdest one I got the other day was a girl swiped right and said, I love your patriotism, and then told me she hates Donald Trump, and I was like, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
You know,
the signals that you're sending are very mixed.
I almost bought some cotton candy today that was Donald Trump's hair flavored, and I thought you would just like it too much, so I didn't want to.
I'm a fan of his, but not a fan of that.
Let me get some hair.
You don't want to eat his hair?
That probably just tastes like...
Is his hair real? I have a theory.
It's candy, obviously.
That his
Kyle's
hair is
conspiracy,
digitally put on in every video and photo. If you saw Donald Trump in real life, there's nothing up there.
You don't think there's anything there?
It's all digitally enhanced.
Do you think he at least has a really good comb over? Because I think he has.
Well, I guess there's something there in real life, but it doesn't look as good as it looks on TV.
On the TV? You think the TV's adding something a little bit for him?
I think they're digitally enhancing his hair on the television.
Well, I don't think we're ever going to get the answer for that here.
I think his hair...
Unless he comes on the podcast next week. Next week, Donald Trump's on the
podcast. Donald Trump,
Big
next
news.
week. We're going to start saying it now.
I truly believe that his hair comes from America the Beautiful, and that Amber Waves of Grain.
That's horsehair.
I think it's horsehair from his grundle.
It's actually horsehair mixed with...
I'm pretty sure his hair is Amber Waves of Grain.
Corn, you know?
Grain.
I think it might be actually grain. It might be grain.
Amber Waves of Grain.
Yeah, maybe.
It might be grain. And then
also
it's added on to something else.
I mean, have you ever seen the image of him compared to a corn cob?
I'm assuming that him compared to a corn cob is pretty fucking close.
I've been compared to a corn cob before.
Well,
dude, it's spot on.
It's pretty spot on.
It's pretty fucking
From
spot
the
on.
look that we're getting right now.
Oh my God, it's exactly his hair.
If you just Google Donald Trump and ear of corn,
honestly, what's more American than corn? Corn is the most American. Our gasoline is made of corn. Our sugar is made out of corn.
I'm a big fan, but how long are his bangs?
Our corns of cobs are made out of corns.
If you brush that forward.
Here's another good one. You know.
Oh, it looks like a donkey's ass.
Oh, here you go, dude.
A horse. That's just him as a corn on the cob.
I like it.
Oh, well, if you Google Donald Trump corn on the cob, you get a lot of good images to check out.
Yeah.
Oh, Lordy.
Don't Google Pat Campbell corn.
What the fuck's going on?
If you Google Pat Campbell corn on the cob, you're probably going to get Campbell soup.
Corn,
corn, cream corn.
Which is probably delicious.
Something like that. And Pat, you're in my phone as Pat the Soup Campbell. Not Candle.
Can we just all agree that, like, Campbell soup is way better than Progresso?
I do agree that. I agree there.
All right, cool. As long as we're on the same page.
If that's one thing we can get out of this episode, we can get that. I think that's for sure.
Yeah, like,
speaking of names phones,
take your light salt shit and keep it.
Kyle, you know what your name on my phone is?
Mm-hmm.
Kyle fucking Mocha.
Kyle fucking Mocha.
And when I tell my Buick to call you, I say, call Kyle. The Buick goes, do you want me to call Kyle fucking Mocha? And then I was like, he goes, yes, please.
Yes, please.
And my Buick goes, calling Kyle fucking Mocha.
I can appreciate that.
I have pretty normal things. Justin, I have, though, I never knew was what's your real last name?
Olimpedo.
I didn't know that. I thought it was Olympiado.
A lot of people think
and I was like, look at this Greek motherfucker.
This Greek.
Running the world with 6 rings.
I'm from Naples. Well, my family's from Naples. Yeah. And it was changed when they came over. It was originally
Naples
Olympiad.
is pretty close to Greece.
I thought Olympiado.
Yeah, I could see that.
I thought Olympiado. I was like,
wait, it was Olympiado?
No, it was Olympiad.
Olympiad.
So when my great grandfather came over, they didn't know how to spell it or what the fuck he was saying. So it got changed to Olympiad.
Your man's probably said it. Olympiad.
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 Olympiado. Okay.
All right, you're good.
Get over here.
We don't fucking care.
Next.
Well,
next.
Stormin. Is Stormin the original name?
Yeah, Stormin
is the German.
It's Stormin.
It was Stormin there.
It's Spin Storm, and there's no.
See, for my family, Mocha is just musha. It just means fly. Musha.
Why is that funny to you, Pat?
Musha.
Musha.
Kyle Mosha.
Kyle Musha. That just like, it sounds like, I don't know, it just sounds like a mess to me.
Yeah, it is. It's supposed to. It's a bug. Hell, like a fly that flies in your face all day. You just want to beat the shit out of it.
Oh, man.
You want to mush the
A house fly.
motherfucker.
A house fly. That's smoking. And then my grandmother
Ordering all my coffees
was
that way from now
she came here from Sweden. It was Strandberg, and then they changed it. Strand means shore, and Berg means mountain. So it was Shore Mountain, which is where the pen name of mine, KM Shore Mountain, comes from. It's my initials and then her name.
That's cool.
Or my Facebook name for right now, because about a year and a half ago I said that everybody should change their Facebook name to their old MySpace name, and a bunch of people pussied out at the last minute. I mean, I proposed it at the last minute, and then they all pussied out at the last minute.
You know what my name would be then?
What would it be?
Zach Storman. That's
Same.
That's
Patrick Campbell.
I was
my
gonna say, what was your
social media name all time
on
is
MySpace?
only
Zach Storman, Zachary
For your
Campbell,
PlayStation.
Zachary
No, not
Campbell.
Zachary Campbell. I was
Patrick
not.
Campbell.
Zachary Campbell. That was
We
it?
never got married. He was
You
not.
didn't get married?
No.
I thought you guys got married like a year ago.
No, unbeknownst to popular belief, we did not ever get married. Although we did meet, and it was a match made in heaven.
I bet it
Oh,
was.
we should talk about
Justin,
that.
did you have any?
Terrible
Did you have
match
any
made in a terrible heaven.
MySpace early on names?
I
Any
never
scene
actually
names?
had a MySpace.
You never had a
No.
MySpace,
And
so
I
you
signed
were
up
too
for Facebook
early
as a
and then
joke.
too late.
I wish
All right.
Facebook would step it up and go
I've
back to
been stuck
MySpace's days where they had like a background song and like a background
Oh,
theme.
your profile song?
Mine,
That was the greatest
like,
thing.
I
Mine
have
was
plenty
throw
of
some
friends that were
D's on
doing
that bitch.
Oh,
I
dude,
could see
my,
that.
one of my favorite MySpace songs was fucking T.I. What was that fucking
T.I.?
huge T.I. song?
Rubber band, nigga. Wow,
Yeah.
Taliban.
Yeah, that was
Rolling
my
right,
that was my
25
MySpace
and
song for
up, man.
years. Like even
Solid song, Rubber
even when
Band
that
Man.
song was old, it was like
Solid
you went to
song.
my page and it was.
I usually
Rubber
bring
Band
them
Man.
out. What about bring them out by
Yeah.
T.I.?
Oh yeah.
Bring
There's
them
some
out,
shit.
bring them out. It's
T.I.
hard to
is
yell
good,
with the
man.
barrel in your mouth. Toughest line ever. It is hard to yell with
Toughest
the
line?
barrel of a gun in your mouth.
Toughest line ever.
No.
But what we were
Up
going to
there.
talk about earlier is the Peter Parker story.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
I want to tell the Peter Parker
Do it.
story.
Shout out to
Okay.
Peter Parker, the kid. I don't know his real name, Peter Parker.
So you need.
I
Which one?
consider you a friend now.
We're
I
gonna do
apologize
this
if I had
story.
to
we're
roast
cool.
you.
We're cool. with
We're all
Peter.
friends.
All right,
Yeah,
so
It's all
this,
okay.
you got to get
You've
a
approved.
little background to this story.
Yes.
Kyle, you were here Friday night.
Yes, I was.
What did we do? We got hammered Friday night
Yes.
at the house of
I
Tommy Lee
here?
Jones.
With the house
Yeah,
with
you were
Tommy Lee
here.
Jones. You were here.
I was there.
Yeah. Then Saturday morning I wake up. I have to go to my cousin's graduation party. She graduated from Rutgers.
Ooh, so
My-
Jersey
it was
Jersey
the
graduation.
Jersey family, the rich
All right.
Jersey fancy
All right.
family.
Yeah.
So I show up with a 15 pack of Day Blazer, and by 4 p.m. I'm absolutely
I
hammered.
do remember getting the text.
At this
Rank
time,
10
at this time,
Blazers.
At this
I had
time,
left
Pat
his house.
ends up at Floods.
I had left his house and I bought
The houseboat.
I bought a 6-pack of Arnold Palmer spiked tees. Shout out Arnold Palmer, sponsor me. But after that, I went and I got a haircut and then I went to Floods. Yes, that's a fact.
So we're separate, but both hammered.
belligerent.
I get obviously my mom's driving. We get back from Jersey around 10.
Yeah.
Pat, my car's in my parents' house. I'm like, I'm not driving. Pat picks me up.
He tagged me in.
I tag Pat in.
I came in like road dog
he-
Jesse James off the ropes.
So he picks me
yeah.
up. We go to your house.
Yep.
Saturday night where we played Cards
Cards
Against
Against
Humanity
I completely fell
and,
asleep.
and drank more beer.
And Justin slept for
And
4
Justin
more
slept
hours.
I
through
got there
all
for
of
like
this.
15 minutes of you guys being there. And then
Yep.
And then so we go to Floods after that.
Wolf.
Oh.
And Saturday night we're both already inebriated. It only gets we only get more fucked up from this
Yeah.
point on. And Rick's there. We're hanging. It's the three of us.
Yep.
And it's 2:30 in the morning. The bar is closed. And if you're cool, you get to hang out in the bar after. The
a
bar
little bit
closes.
later. Yeah.
So
yeah.
we're-
Which I understood, but I don't think he understood because I was
Well,
cool.
no, this kid
I was cool with
This
him.
kid was a regular
I
from
assumed
back in
he
the
was
day.
cool.
He was in the bar, and what I'm pretty sure happened was he looked over to Pat and he's like, "Yo, what's up?"
Not true.
Yeah, no, he did not say anything mean. He
looked
looks
over
at this kid.
And
he
he
looks
gave
at
me a
Pat.
funny look and he said,
I don't
"Yo,
think so.
sup?" Like in a
Sup.
weird way.
And then Pat looks at this motherfucker and he goes, Shut up, you Peter Parker looking motherfucker.
Nice.
This dude had a red polo on.
Nice.
And like it was tight polo, so you could like
looked-
at a quick glance, maybe
He
had
looked
a
like
tight
Tobey
red
Maguire.
shirt.
He looked like Tobey Maguire.
He
without
looks a
the
little bit
fucking
Tobey
mask on.
Maguire.
Without the mask.
Oh
on.
man.
Without the
Sea
mask on.
But Pat could not let it go.
I immediately
Anytime
fell
the
into a
kid-
groove,
if
and
the
everyone else loved it. Everyone was
no matter
laughing and
what
egging
the
me
kid
on.
said, Pat was like, "All right, you Peter Parker looking motherfucker." The kid like pushed his hair behind his ear. Pat was like, "Yeah, push your hair behind your ear, fucking Peter Parker."
Wait,
And
what
me and
about,
Rick
what
were
about when he
so-
asked? What about when he tried to call me out?
No, I'm gonna get there.
Alright.
And me and Rick were so fucked up that it was the funniest shit. Pat would just say the words Peter Parker, and I would fall on the ground. It was fucking
I was in a
ridiculous.
groove. I was in the worst
And
groove.
this kid was
And I'm
getting
sorry again, Peter
more
Parker.
and more upset. So
Yeah.
If I ever meet you and we're friends, you're only Peter Parker.
Peter Parker.
as he's getting more upset, he's talking more.
Yeah.
And no matter what he says, Pat is like, whatever you Peter Parker motherfucker. Everything was Peter Parker. This
Peter
Peter
Parker,
Parker.
Peter
You
Parker,
Spider-Man
Peter
ass
Parker.
bitch.
No, I said Tobey
On top
Maguire
of
a
that-
lot, too.
On top of that,
And
you have to figure these two are laughing behind him.
Yeah, me
They were
and
egging me on.
Rick are egging
Them,
me on.
the bartenders were egging me on. The fucking bouncer. Everyone was egging
But
me on.
the best part is, so all that's left in the bar is me, Pat, Ricky, this dude, and his friend. And this dude is so fed up, he looks at the bartender. It was obviously Drew. He looks at him and goes, "What the fuck does this kid think he is, the man?" And Drew looks at him, and then looks at us, then looks back at the guy and goes, "Yeah, well, he kind of is." At that point, the kid was
immediately
like,
fueled me.
the
My
kid was
head
like,
exploded.
we lose it. We're fucking cracking up. The kid's like, "Fuck it, I'm leaving. I'm going through the back. I'm fucking out of here." And the kid is just gone.
Did he parkour his way out of the restaurant?
Probably.
He danced his way out like in Spider-Man 3.
Spider-Man 3?
Yeah, he was the worst of the worst.
Hey.
That
Oh,
was
man.
terrible.
And you know what? This kid, it started. No matter what you say, Pat, it did not start off negatively.
He didn't.
But Pat just
listen,
saw
he
this
didn't immediately
guy.
talk shit, but I might have looked at him and he looked at me. I said something.
I would never.
And he got annoyed and he
think
said
that Pat
something back,
would
and then I
negatively-
was-
Never started
I got in a
anything
groove.
else.
Pat
Like,
never
you know-
starts anything.
No, I got in a groove. It's like when the boulder
doesn't
was rolling
cause
downhill.
problems.
It's like when the boulder was rolling downhill in Indiana Jones. I
Yeah.
couldn't stop.
Yeah.
Like, he either had to lay down and take it or get out of the way.
Pat, what was
He just laid
I
down
don't
and took
believe
it.
Hey,
that.
Pat,
But dude, when the
Pat.
bartender agreed with us,
I
when
couldn't
the bartender
stop.
was like, "Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right."
Yeah.
It was
Because you
like,
could see him reaching for a lifeline, and it just, he grabbed the rope and it just fucking fell straight down.
Fell
there.
right
No
below.
one tied it off on top.
Fell right
hey
below.
Pat, what were you dubbed? What was your nickname for Main Street? From
"Oh, the Guardian."
You know,
Guardian.
Oh, I think that'd be a good way
I
to
was in
close.
for a little while. I don't know why. There was no reason for it. It was a big.
I think that was Leslie came up.
I was a
with
big
Luzzy?
fan of like looking for someone
To fight?
to someone that
You were
I,
like a vigilante.
Someone
someone
to
that I
fight.
thought was annoying people, that I would just go fight them.
Yeah.
On
Like,
behalf
it's a
of
bad
yourself.
And then at one time, me and Justin actually were at Wawa.
Yeah, dude, that was a
I
scary
went
fucking
and
night,
fought
dude.
some kid because he told me that I was a faggot for going to get a drink, and I was like,
Dude,
I guess the only
I'm
faggots
getting a
drink.
fucking. I'm paying for my food, and I see
Yeah.
them walk outside, and I'm like, "Fuck." I
Yeah.
walk outside, and as soon as I open up the
Before we walked
outdoor,
outside,
this
I
Pat
actually-
is smashing this fucking.
I
dude
put
in
my
the
drinks
face
on the
with his
counter,
left.
and I told the lady, I'll be right back. Let me handle these two. I walked outside. I took a step back because I thought the kids were going to swing. Luckiest step back ever. I'm not a good fighter at all. Like, as far as defensively, I can take a bunch of punches and still win. So I step back.
Okay.
Kid misses me. I swing back and break his nose. Got blood all over the Christmas sweater my mother just got me.
Blood all over my car too.
And me.
That was later.
I was
Y'all
covered
were
in
driving
blood,
my
dude.
car and I
He
wasn't
spit.
there.
Yeah.
He spit on his car, and the reason for that was because Zach wanted to get dropped off.
Yeah.
He wanted to
Either
party
way.
with the boys.
Either way, you
I got dropped off at a girl. I was getting some.
Hey.
Getting
Laid.
some
Vagina.
head. Getting some
Getting
head.
some laid.
Getting some head.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
I was
Either
getting some-
way.
Nah, that's a
mean,
lie. I was probably just fighting with my girlfriend.
I was getting in
Probably.
some fights.
I think
And
that was before you guys were actually serious, right?
Yeah, maybe.
It wasn't a good.
Doesn't
the
matter. We
early
were
days.
still fighting.
Yeah.
It wasn't a great
Serious
time
or
of
not,
decisions
there
in
was
my
a
life.
fight.
It wasn't a
Yeah,
great
man.
time of
That-
decisions in
I mean,
my
that
life,
was
but
a
I-
scary
Well, the worst
night, but
part-
we got
the
I
over
do have
it.
some good stories.
Get to
for
the
it. I
worst
got a
part about
bunch
that
of good
story,
things.
though.
Yeah, come on. What's the worst part? Tell me.
Yeah.
Well, the dude. All right, so
Tell
Pat. All right, so it's at Wawa. So those
Yeah.
that are listening that don't know what a Wawa is, it's a convenience store.
Yep.
If you're listening, you don't know what a
And
Wawa is. turn your
at the
fucking
very
phone
end,
Where are you
walk out,
from?
when you walk outside, they were at the corner of the building.
Yeah.
So after all this shit is going down, Pat punches the dude in the face. I run over and
Broke his nose.
put this dude in a headlock, and I look at him and I'm like, hey man, I'll let you go if you're gonna be cool.
Okay.
And he's like, he calms down. And he's like, yeah. So Pat walks around into the parking lot.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize that we're parked next to him.
Oh,
so
shit.
as Pat is walking around, this dude goes into his car and reaches for a gun, and puts it like in his belt behind.
Oh fuck!
So Pat is walking like face to face with this dude, and I'm like in my head, I'm like, this dude's just gonna shoot Pat right now.
Oh no!
So I run up and I fucking just put my forearm right into his fucking throat.
Yeah.
And I'm screaming at Pat. I'm like, Pat, get in the fucking car. Like over and over and over. And finally he does. And this dude's like spitting blood everywhere. Like it was a fucked up night.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it sucked. But
this is just one night at Wawa.
One night at Wawa.
One night at Wawa.
Strasbourg.
This is like a 4-month rally I had going on.
You had it going 4 months.
This was the apex of that shit.
Yeah,
that's why I got the name
Guardian of Main Street.
Guardian of Main Street.
That's
like,
where you got the
kids,
name Guardian of
yeah,
Main Street.
The kids that we were friends with that are younger than us, like, I would just
we
go
don't
meet
make sure
them,
that they're
and they'd
good.
be in like a slight argument with somebody, and I'd be like, "Fuck it, let's fight them," and I'd just go fight. I'd just go try and fight them. And it was this shit.
There was plenty of times I had to talk kids out of fighting on Main Street.
It was a bad move, but
like inside Philly pub.
Now,
in case something happened.
now
the kids are waiting and,
do the three of you as individual people? Do you think there will be a fight after this show?
No, I don't think so, dude.
No,
I'm excited for all the.
You don't think Pat's gonna fight anybody?
I hope
No,
not.
unless somebody comes looking for a fight. We're not looking for a fight.
We're not looking for a fight?
We're never looking for
All
a
right.
fight.
So this show is a peaceful, gathering.
This story with the gun here, this was...
That shit was a long time ago.
4 years
ago,
baby.
that's
Yeah,
a long
this was
time
long
ago.
I didn't look for that fight.
okay.
That fight I didn't look for. I was looking for fights during that time, but that fight I didn't look for.
You didn't look for it?
And they said, "Hey, what's up, faggot?"
Yeah, I mean,
And
like when we
I have a
walked
big
in,
love for the
problem,
gay community. Shout out to the gay community.
Shout out to the gay community.
I support you guys.
Yes, you do.
Pat would be a power bottom.
I'm not gay.
That's a different
I'm not
story.
gay.
It's
I'm
a-
not gay. Though, so don't hit on me. Like you do what you do. Don't bring that gay.
But
shit
he'd
around
be
me,
a
though.
really good power bottom if you're gonna hit on him.
Yeah, like
hit on him
listen,
for
if
that.
you're gay, do your thing, but like keep that. Like,
Get him
keep
on
that
the
gay
power
shit from around
bottom.
me. Like, don't come at me with.
Buy him a
Yeah,
few
I got
beers. Say, hey, I'm a power top.
Hey, do what you do.
Yeah,
But
they said that, and I was like, oh yeah, well, suck my faggot dick, and then they tried to fight.
Oh, that's
I
when
won.
you try to
I
find
won.
him?
I won, but they ruined my mother's Christmas sweater, so I feel like I lost.
Sort of.
But at
Maybe.
this show, particularly,
Yeah.
No
It's all
fault.
love.
I want to say it
We're-
for the record, Brunch is not looking for
All
any
love.
fights.
No fights for
Big Pat's
brunch.
not looking for no fights.
Big-
no.
We're also ain't
Big
going to
Pat,
shy
no
away from
looking
a
for a
fight.
show fight.
If you bring a fight to us, we will get down.
That
We're
was
not
kind of
looking
where
for-
I
But
was
we're
going.
not looking
No,
for
I
it.
don't.
I was
There's
kind
no-
of hoping
this
that
is
if
not
there's a fight
Warriors
that's being
bullshit.
looking
Like, we're not
for.
it's not Warriors. We're not calling.
We're not calling anybody out?
No, no.
Oh, I really was hoping Pat
I'm a
was calling people out.
warrior.
He's
No,
not
but
calling
if you
people
look
out.
if you look in the crowd when you get there, you're not
Yeah.
gonna want to fight us.
Yeah, no, nobody's
We're
going
not
to
gonna
want to
want to
fight.
fight
No
you.
fighting,
Everyone's there for
dude.
fun.
But
This
even-
is a please come to the
if you
show. It's
decided
very
to, like
peaceful.
the,
Yeah.
It's
the
gonna be a
girls
good
that I
time.
know that are gonna be there are way tougher than I am.
All right. Well, if you want to fight, if
They're
you want
gonna
to
fuck you
fight
up.
some really
Your
tough
sister's going to be
girls,
there, right?
Yeah, my sister's gonna be there.
Pat's sister is the toughest
got hands.
woman
She got
on the
hands.
entire planet. You
Right.
would
She
not
got
want
hands.
to.
so don't show up
She's
for
a
a
lot
fight
pretty,
on
she's
Friday.
a lot
I
prettier.
guess.
She's a lot prettier and
No
better
fights
looking
on
than me.
Friday.
That's
but
what
she
we're
fights
thinking.
way better than I do.
And if you're gonna show for a fight on Friday,
Then you have to
show
fight
up
Pat's
for
sister,
a
and she's gonna
fight
make you look like
on
a fool.
Friday with
And if you
Pat's
swing back, I'll
sister.
kill you.
If you swing, wait. If anybody swings back against your sister, you kill him.
Literally.
All right. Well, we'll do that. All right.
No,
Well,
no, you won't.
you don't think he will? I think he might.
No.
I think
I
he
mean,
might.
you said we'll do
Can we
that.
stop talking about fighting now?
Oh,
I'm not trying to
we'll
get
do
anybody amped up.
I don't want to fight.
Motherfuckers.
Oh no! I want to get
Sorry,
everybody
too
amped up
many
for a
stories.
Come
fight.
on now.
I want a
Come on
fight to happen now.
Let's
Are we not allowed to have a fight happen?
Let's
I
get
mean, I
ready to
wanna
rumble.
still
We don't want
do
any
full
fights?
shows,
No fights
so-
at the
Never
show.
mind. At
Y'all
the
can meet
show.
us at
After
We'll be
the
a plugs
show.
after. We'll be a
Find
plugs
us in
after.
some.
I'll be the real
Oh,
tall,
God,
6'4", sweaty.
We're all gonna be hanging out in
The
some
James
Pat,
Bond
urban
Pat won't
alley.
have any shirt on.
I'll be the
probably.
He won't have a
6'4"
shirt.
shirtless dude with the Jameson.
Look
on
for
my
a sweaty guy and just pick a fight with him.
I'm
And
just
if
kidding.
you
Don't
if
fight.
you pick a
Don't
fight with the
Wrong
wrong
person.
guy,
Don't fight with us,
that's
but
all
come to the
right.
show.
It's
Have
just
fun.
another person that you're picking a fight
Have
with.
fun. Follow us to Floods after. And
Yeah, no, it's gonna be a good time. Please come to the
We all
show.
gonna have a good time.
Nope. Yeah.
Well, either way, we're gonna let you know once again that this Friday there is a show at the Sherman Showcase in Stroudsburg, Pennsylvania, that everybody should come out to see. We're gonna wrap this episode up that was featuring a wonderful appearance by Mr. Patrick the Soup Campbell, as your name is in my phone. Oh, Mr. Justin Olimpedo.
Thank you.
And Mr. Zachary Storman.
Yeah.
That was just a finger snap, but everybody knows what that means.
I can snap fingers good.
You can snap fingers good.
Bring your fingers to the show.
Oh,
Snap
yeah.
them shit.
Oh, yeah. Show up to see that
snap
snapping of the fingers live this Friday at the Sherman Showcase. And as always, check out all the other shows from Moot.tv, our wonderful producer Eric, EJ5000. Check out Let Me Ask You a Question, and check out White Wasabi, both of them from the wonderful Moot.tv podcast world. And also check out the wonderful Mr. Sean Arauja over at Not Movies with Summer and Eric, always putting out a new episode every week where they talk about a different movie that they just make up off the top of their heads. One of these weeks, I'm just going to steal the idea for one of these shows, and we're just going to do an episode. Like, Let Me Ask You a Question, Kyle Mocha Won't Shut Up episode, or a Not Movies, Kyle Mocha Won't Shut Up episode. Without their permission. We're just going to do that eventually.
Okay. All right.
They're just going to have to deal with it. I was thoroughly enjoying watching Pat trying to hang those headphones on there. That was terrible. It was too high. It was way too high. But either way, this is our weekly theme song to play us out. So thank you, everybody, for tuning in to Kyle Mocha Won't Shut Up here live every Tuesday on YouTube.
Thank you for having me, Kyle.
Oh, Pat, it's wonderful to have you. Wonderful to have you, brother. We love all of you, and we thank all of you for listening, and we hope to see you next week, and we hope to see you most importantly in person this Friday at the Sherman Showcase in Stroudsburg. We'll see you in a week.
Later.
Bye.
Later.
Mood.tv.
There's nothing more egomaniacal than singing the theme music for your own show. Who am I? Kelsey Grammer. If I could only drink like him, we're gonna write a new one every week. Some will be solid, some will be weak. We're gonna write a new one every week. Some will be solid, some will be total experimental pieces of shit. Oh, we're not over yet. Now we are.